being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see the Cowboys will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense takes the field for the first time today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Cowboys offense will have its first possession of the game. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those 2.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best.
There he goes. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Blasted as he lets it go. Got the quick pass. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Avant. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. You have to wonder what the defense was thinking there. I mean, he just gashed them all by himself.
Boy, and you think quarterback runs sometimes, but you can't think about it all the time, and you got misdirection. There's so many things to look at, and the quarterback can throw it. But when you got an athlete behind center that can do that, it's just frustrating. Too many things to try to stop.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for second down. Creates a little room. Got the first down himself. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bearcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And the Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Savant. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Leaves it with the back. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They'll give it to him again. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying the left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Cowboys have this offense rolling. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center.
Turning it on. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played 1 period.
Oklahoma State, 7 Cincinnati, 0.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Sends it back in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The give to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Going for 6. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. LSU is currently ahead in this one in Death Valley, but it's been a close one so far. They're up by 11 over Mississippi State. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Takes the easy completion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man quickly. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got the tight end. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Got his man downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. This time they'll go to the running game. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Bearcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
First down, Bearcats.
They're working that left side. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Cincinnati, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
That's a first down for the offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. He breaks a tackle.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you just sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each offense the zone read has become. As we're seeing more and more athletic quarterbacks on rosters now, that is a staple of this sport.
Was made at the 50. And that's
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39.
he's out of bounds.
And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10.
And that's a
Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Ellington.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Ellington. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ellington. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Got it behind the line. It's Orr. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Got it! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Bearcats are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Finally brought down. The what a play, not only to get the football, but able to flip the field position with the return.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got his man in the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, Cincinnati.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got out of trouble and throws.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Gets rid of it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll start this drive going to the air. Got a man, it's Orr. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the home of Bearcats football since 1902.
And the Bearcats will kick it away to start the second half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Caught near the sticks. It's Orr. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Reads it, fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Unloads quickly. Spins away from the defense. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. They go to the ground. Got enough for the first. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the give off the left side. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Off the RPO, complete. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Ellington. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The Cowboys have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. LSU has the lead right now, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 4 over Mississippi State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Here comes the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
The Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The kick is on its way. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Look out, he's got room. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. from the gun, the running back looking for room.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cowboys want to crank the tempo.
Good enough for a first down.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. First down for this offense. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. To the air on 2nd down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And the route is on. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Power football with the run. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Bringing the heat. Hit as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll run this play from the pistol. The give to the single back. Jukes his way for more. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Orr. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Brown. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll give it to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
At the 8-yard line. First and goal, Oklahoma City.
Using the quick game. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
It's now 7th and goal.
Caught in the backfield, it's Orr. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll run it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Number 14.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. Kept it, and he's past the marker. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man there. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to the ground. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down.
4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. He'll do it himself. Sweet cut there.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop it. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
And some room to work. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10.
For the offense.
Handoff from the gun. Oh, what a cut! And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Cincinnati, 7.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Quickly to the tight end. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.